Hello, and everybody wants that good free Robux. Tubers93, if you guys don't know who that is, he's back, and he gave people some free Robux. Now, most of the time, this is just like a scam. Hey, give me your username and password. Hello, and everybody wants that good free Robux. Tubers93, if you guys don't know who that is, he's back, and he gave people some free Robux. Now, most of the time, this is just like a scam. Hey, give me your username and password, and your social security number. I'll definitely give you some free Robux. But in this case, it actually wasn't a scam, and you didn't really need to put in any personal information, and you got 15 Robux, which is honestly kind of crazy, but yeah, that's how it was. And Tubers has done this before, but he has recently done it again, and this time it was a little bit different. Now, for all you who didn't get a chance to go into the game or get a chance to figure out what this is in the first place, I'll go ahead and explain everything for you guys today, so you guys know how and why this happened, and of course, if you yourself can get some free Robux in the near future. But before I go ahead and do that, I want to go ahead and ask you guys to like the video and subscribe for more, because I do gameplays and commentaries like this every single day, and you might enjoy some of them. And make sure you guys go ahead and also check out my other videos. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start. Now, Tubers93 is a person who inside of the past has hacked games like Meep City and has also given away free Robux. Now, this free Robux has not been proven or not whether it's scammed or whether it's legitimate Robux, but just know he actually gave away Robux, and the Robux was indeed real. Real in the sense that, hey, he actually gave it out, nothing else about the legitimacy and how he actually got the Robux in the first place. So whether you think Tubers93 is good or bad, the reason he was getting banned from Roblox and all the games were getting banned because he actually had to do 2 games and give away 2 sets of 15 Robux in different games just because of how many times Roblox has banned them and was after them and currently seeking out which game they're going to ban next. But the reason this obviously isn't allowed on Roblox is because there's no way to make sure that people actually get the Robux and how it isn't a scam. Because most of the time it is a scam. Hey, I'll give you free Robux if you give me your username and password, and they end up hacking you instead of actually giving you the Robux. And there's no way to ensure that you'll actually get your Robux, so Roblox just bans every single game instead of keeping some and deleting others. But both the games were pretty much the same concept and had the exact same things in them. It's not like one was like a base plate or something. They were basically based on the same game. One was called Only on Miller Grove, and the other one was called Hi Roblox Admins, which was the second game that they used. Now, when you actually went into the games, you would see like this kind of base plate area with like grass, and everybody was just like black characters, completely dark, and some of them had clothes depending on your Roblox character, but most of them were completely dark, including me. And basically, there was only a button in the center. Now, the only really other thing it has was a timer at the top of the screen that was counting down from 5 minutes. Now, every single time you pressed the button, no matter who pressed it or how many people pressed it, it would reset. Now, this just kept on happening over and over again, depending on if somebody pressed the button or not. And if you were inside of the game, you could press the button. Now, of course, if you pressed the button, the timer would reset for everyone and not just you. Some people use methods such as hacking inside of the game to fling people that were pressing the button, or just fly over the button and kind of like phase into it. So people had a harder time pressing the button, but I feel like if you were determined, you could pretty much press the button anyways. And of course, some people just like body block the button, and you can see that inside of the gameplay that I'm about to show. But first, I want to go ahead and explain something. Now, I want to explain the entire basic concept of this because obviously it was some type of social experiment to see if the button got pressed, because if you didn't press the button and the timer reached 0, everybody in the entire server would get around 15 Robux. And let me just say, it's obvious that the button got pressed a lot. Like a lot. I don't think any of these servers actually reached a final countdown, and at the end, they actually did give out Robux because they had you like type something to get the Robux, so people actually ended up getting it. And like there's an entire Robux log, so whoever got the Robux, it was displayed their username and how much Robux they actually won, proving that of course they actually got Robux and this wasn't a huge scam. But the entire basic concept is extremely old, and it's basically called the prisoner's dilemma. Now, I'm going to go ahead and explain the entire concept for you people who don't know what it is, but basically it's where you have prisoner A and prisoner B. It's not really having to do with prisoners or anything like that, but that's just an example that they use. You can pretty much put it into anything. How this works is there's actually 4 scenarios. The first one is you guys both confess to the crime and you guys both go to jail for 5 years. But the next scenario is also pretty interesting. So basically, if prisoner A or prisoner B betrays the other one and one of them tells on the other one and the other one doesn't say anything, then the person who didn't say anything would get 10 years and the person who snitched on the other other person would go home free, vice versa. So there's this last one, and the last scenario is you guys both say nothing and only go to jail for 1 year. Hopefully you guys can pretty much understand that, but obviously the last one would be the most optimal for normal people. So this relates to this entire button thing, because if one person presses it, then everybody else is messed up even if they didn't press the button, which really isn't fair, but you know how that is. So obviously if you're on Roblox, you can't control what happens, and if there's like 50 people in your server, then somebody's definitely going to just not care at all, or had just joined the game and wanted to see what the button did in the first place. So pretty much you're never going to get some Robux. Even if they were to say you explicitly will not get Robux if you do press the button, people would still end up pressing the button, because you tell people not to do something, they're obviously going to do it 10 times more often, even if they know the exact outcome, which is bad for them and bad for everyone. Now you guys understand what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and go into the video I actually recorded of the second game where people were getting the Robux. Hello everybody, and we're about to get some free Robux. I don't think it's going to work, to be honest, but the thing just released. I may have explained it before, but yeah, we're here now. Okay, here's the game. It's called Hi Roblox Admins, and obviously 300 people are playing it because it's the Robux. It only gives you about like 15, I think. But yeah. Okay, it's just random 5-minute countdown apparently. We're all just like black. There's like this button, I think this is how you get it. They actually have an entire Robux log, and the Robux log just shows who gets Robux and who gets paid out to on the group. And you can press the Roblox button right now. It doesn't seem to give any Robux, to be honest. It just resets the timer on the top. But yeah, it seems like nobody's pressing it right now, which is good. But you can just like, watch this. They're trying to hide the button. I pressed it. Oh, it is kind of a smart idea, so nobody can press it if everybody's on top of it. But I still managed to press it, so... There are no small servers, are there? Anyways, the smaller the server there are, the more chance that you'll actually be able to... Oh, no, it's horrible. Hold on. This dude's on the button. You can literally still press it. Dude's hacking to get free Robux. They're protesting on the wall. Oh, no. Oh, somebody pressed it. Rip. Oh, this is never gonna happen. This is at 5 minutes. You guys are just continuously pressing it. There's 2 hackers now trying to get the button. Safe. You can't even see the button anymore. Oh, yes you can. Just right here. They're clicking it. Let's see if we can find any other servers. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Apparently you're supposed to say Pog. Is this like a Travis Scott head? Hold up, what is that? Look at this girl's head. I feel so bad for her. All she wanted was to get some free Robux, but she ended up just turning this. And then we got Cletus over there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is basically the entire showcase of the game. Obviously, I'm probably not going to get any Robux considering how literally like 300 people want Robux. 300 times 15 doesn't work out well when you're trying to give away Robux. It's a ton, despite it only being like 15. Now, as people are trolling inside the chat, wow, thank you for 5k Robux. They didn't actually get any Robux. Anyways, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow me on Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and comment down below. What is your opinion on this entire thing? Do you think this should be actually allowed or not, and why? Like the video, and what is that? Goodbye.